just take a look at this. We saw the Stalkers come up here, start to target fire these Broodlords, and if you look down here, there's only a couple of Stalkers and a ton of sentries that would have died oh so quick to that, including their ability to take out those Colossi right there. All the rest of the Stalkers were over on that ramp trying to get back around. And the supply is actually higher for Idra.
A little bit of a blunder there by Idra, not actually playing it out to the very end, losing to hallucinated Void Rays. So we will be going on to the final game three.
Wow,
that was against Idra.
That was pretty amazing right there.
What? What? What the fuck? I'm 15 kills! I'm gonna kill this game! What are you doing? А напоследок я скажу, не кури, а ношу. Катим спокойно, я на своих двух, и это шум. Район давно прокурен, этим дымом я дышу. Это грязь, районный лайфстайл, это, сука, наш грув. Я всегда где-то на виду. Можешь задавать вопросы, но меня тут не найдут.
First off, if you haven't read Sun Tzu, go and read it immediately. It's a short read and it's full of information that'll help you with your climb. What he meant by this quote is always to allow your opponent to flee, because if you corner your op, even a cowardly dog will turn into a fierce wolf. He did this to win battles efficiently as possible, to reduce casualties, keep morale high.
Watch this together. It's Drought that is playing game really, really well, you know.
No way.
GC! The chickens have come to roost. He's the one who said, I don't care if you're winning or losing, I will FF15 on purpose every game.
Guys, ASAP is normalizing no FF culture. IFF, the spam FF15 culture. No matter what the game state is, no matter what is happening, you always FF.
Clay was doing that accelerationist thing, trying to combat my never FF mentality, and boy, it sucks to get 4-1. It always sucks.
To simply say to never FF, you will miss out on an important min-maxing skill to master. Much like knowing when to go for Baron, when to bait it, or leave it alone. It's a skill and feeling developed over time. Admittedly, knowing when to FF efficiently can be challenging, and is a bit of an outside-the-box problem, and perhaps even a wildly overlooked thing altogether. Developing a strategy and parameters before playing, much like setting a budget or a max allowance before going to the casino, you can cook up your own stop losses for solo queue. This is a personal limit, but ask yourself, what are 100% FF scenarios? Try to think of gray area scenarios. And of course, don't FF scenarios. Doing this planning before games will help make a calculated decision when emotions are high. I get how fucking amazing it feels to win a comeback game. I get how fucking shitty it feels to lose to an FFO. But that's solo queue. There will always be griefers. And you should know by now, as long as you're not griefing, that the chances of griefers on the enemy team will always be greater. FFing is a double-edged sword that most people don't consider into the calculation when climbing. A shit ton of people FF winnable games, and a shit ton more FF games that have some chance of winning. If you're not doing that yourself, your stronger mental will be another edge on your competition. To never FF is to refuse using the dagger in fear of getting cut. So when should you FF? Personally, if you can't control your emotions anymore. If you're losing it, and you're typing to your teammates, and you're fuming, and you're just fucking miserable, then leave. FF. Don't put yourself through that. Here's a great Reddit thread written by Lewis H. True Jr. It's statistics of different ELOs and how they FF in different regions. It's interesting. I suggest go take a look at it. You can find all the links in the description. Having a team firing on all cylinders, everyone's outplaying their opponent. Team cohesion and chemistry is on point. Perfect tower dive, wombo combos, getting max plates, objective domination. It's like entering a flow state, but with 4 other people. There's no communication, and we're all just vibing on the same frequency. So close to telepathy, it might as well be. And boom, the 15-minute FF comes out, and I'm just sitting there like, damn, I wonder when is that to end. Those games are way more rare than winning a 40-minute comeback. But they are the most rewarding game to play. Shame they never last longer than 15 minutes. So what are your 100% FF scenarios?
Banelings getting absolutely obliterated by these tanks, but the Mutalisk count is just a little bit too high. Idra now streaming forward with Zerglings, Mutas, everything is overrunning the scores by MMA. Wait, what? Did Idra just leave another one game